How's everybody doing today? Good, hopefully. Well, today, beautiful day outside. I'm gonna start working on the old 1710 planter here. So I just kind of wanted to show you what I do and how I go about things, I guess, and maybe give you some different ideas or approach to how you might do it. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get all these gauge wheels taken off and get my True V discs off, and then the seed tube guards, or some people like to call them frogs, which it's kind of a strange deal really when you think about that, but anyway, got all that stuff to change on here, and then I'll check my row cleaner bearings, and then check the closing wheel bearings, and then check my electric drives out. Be pretty excited to share with you my version of electric. Got those wheels off. Like I said, I got to change the gauge wheel arms. So first thing to do, I already did a couple of these. Just loosen up the lock nut on the set screw here. And then you can break the set screw loose. Some of these are culprit, that's for sure. Just like that. That's the easiest method I found. Just like that. Took them all off. It's because this bushing, well, the bushing, I've changed these bushings before. It's what happens is this cast piece gets a lot of, look at, see? And that little bit of wiggle in turns makes a lot of wiggle next to the True V disc when the wheel is touching it. And like I said, I welded up the dimples to get all the row units even again many years ago. But like I said, I usually zip these out every year, and I use anti-seize, put them back together, hit them with the grease, but some repop parts. Nice new one. These are non-XP row units, so they're just plus, Maximerge plus, not XP, so they take the bolt to hold it on instead of using the bushing and the washer. But yep, these are nice and snug. No play in these. So yep, go ahead and loosen up the set screw and put them back on. Repeat the process. Just use this wheel here. Like I said, the bearing's tight, no play. Doesn't really matter if you blow all this crap out. It's about to go in the field, get dirty anyway. Loosen up set screw and slide it on so it's flush. Run this set screw down. Wiggle it up a little bit, make sure it's in a groove. Give her a snug. So she's tight. Tighten up the lock nut for it. And that's all there is to it. Now it's ready to go. And I got one of these that the bearing is bad on. One of them flops. I think it's this one down here. Yeah, that's a floppy one. So that's what they look like right there. Where the bearing is bad. See, it flops. This one don't want to turn either, but it's floppy. Zip all these bolts out, and I pop the bottom cover off this side, push this side out. And like I said, I could have showed you the gauge wheels. Mine are relatively new, so they still got a good, nice when they get wore out, they turn pretty much flat, and this edge is gone. So forgot to point that out earlier, I guess, if you're paying, want to know about that. And now, I always like to buy a marker. We'll just use the bolt. Just put a line across this right here. Something like that will work. That way when we pound it out, it can go back together the right way. Dirty. Turn her over like that. My little ball peen. The other hammer. Go like that. This fits in there pretty good, so. There we go. Look at all the dirt come out of that sucker. It's like that. Get the new bearing. Pop her in. Make sure she's down. It's like that. Then you have people tell you not to hit on the bearings, but shit, it really don't matter on this unit here. It'll be alright. It'll live. Now you can lay this down. Bolts go on the outside. Just like that. Short ones go in the middle. Like that. Your version. And that's that. Lay her back down. Get the dang gauge wheel on. Pop her down. Tighten this S screw. Tight. Tighten your lock nut for the set screw. There we have it. Looking at this unit, here's my nice fancy Graham electric planter drive. These scrapers taking off all these 12 rowages. Take those off. You just literally stick your hand on one side, pull this down. So it goes like that. Don't pinch your finger. Cut yourself. Dangerous. Yeah, and I use these kind of scrapers. I used to use the round scrapers. There's round ones that go on there, but I never had left hand thread. Forget every year, seems like. Ridiculous. Pop the old disc off. Like I said, the discs aren't too much. They're about 14 7/8 or something like that. But the trouble is the bearings go out of the damn thing. It's not necessarily the disc completely shot yet. It's the bearings that go out. And just like the seed tube guard here, you could tell. And I got Precision Wave Vision seed sensors in here too, so I don't run the optical John Deere seed sensors. So I run a lot of precision stuff, I guess. And I just didn't do precision electric drives. I just found this outfit and figured I'd give them a try and see how they performed, and so far they've done really well. Get the other disc off. Right there, take the old one, lay on her, line up the old hole. Could get an old bolt so it's right on. We can eyeball it. There, now you can see the difference. There's bolts. So that's what I've done over the years. Just kept them tight. And it seems to work pretty good. I do put new nuts and bolts on there when I do change these, because they don't go on too far. Yep. Just like that. There's the old one. But you can see it gets thin and it starts wearing into this seat tube guard piece. Just tighten them up. Like that. There we go. Nice and snug. Nice and tight. The old furrow jets. Yeah, they work pretty good. Pop on the disc. Put the nut and the washer back on. Or washer and nut, I should say. Snug it down. Another reason why I'm doing that is to try to get this gap right. You can get business cards out, whatnot, and do all that jazz, and you can roughly see the contact they're making. Like I said, I've done it enough years that then you just kind of know. So anyway, that's kind of what I do right there. And then after that, put the gauge wheels back on, readjust.